All right. We are now shifting our focus to another important update that we are getting for you at this point in time. And those are the live visuals that we are getting for you from Gujarat. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is on a day-long visit to Gujarat. He's inaugurating Samrat Samprati Museum in Gandhinagar, and those are the visuals that we are getting for you. And this is an important event in Gandhinagar. It marks Mahavir Jayanti, and then later he's also expected to address the gathering. Prime Minister Modi is visiting his home state today. He's got a packed schedule. He's got a packed itinerary. A lot of interesting events are lined up, and the focus of the visit, of course, is going to be on culture, technology, infrastructure, as well as development. What you're witnessing right now are visuals that are coming in from Gandhinagar. Prime Minister Narendra Modi there inaugurating the Samrat Samprati Museum in Gandhinagar, marking the Mahavir Jayanti, which is today. And as I mentioned earlier, he's also be addressing the gathering on the occasion. He will be inaugurating a semicon plant as well in Ahmedabad, and later will be addressing another public gathering. Let's go across to my colleague Mohit Bhatt, who is joining us live right now for more on this. Mohit, good morning. Visuals coming in from Gandhinagar. Prime Minister Modi has inaugurated the Samrat Samprati Museum. Can you tell us more?
Well, yes, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today is in Gujarat, and in his day-long visit today, he's scheduled to unveil infrastructure, industrial and cultural projects spanning several districts of Gujarat. Now, the Prime Minister has begun his Gujarat visit by visiting Koba village, where Prime Minister has inaugurated Samrat Samprati Museum at Sri Mahavir Kendra, and shortly from now, he will be addressing a gathering. Now, this particular Samrat Samprati Maharaj Museum is dedicated to Jain heritage and principle of non-violence. Now, this particular museum also features rare artifacts, ancient manuscripts, sculptures, and 7 themed galleries, along with audio-visual installations. Now, from here, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be traveling to Sanand near Ahmedabad, and he will be inaugurating an outsourced semiconductor assembly and test, which is called as OSAT facility, which is being set up by Jain Semicon at an estimated cost of 3,300 crore. Now, this particular facility will undertake chip packaging and testing with a projected production capacity of around 60 lakh chips per day. Now, this particular project is also expected to bolster India's semiconductor mission and strengthen Gujarat's position as manufacturing hub. Now, in the final leg of the visit, Prime Minister will reach Lakhni Taluka in newly formed Tharad district, and there Prime Minister will be addressing a public rally, and he will be virtually inaugurating various projects of development and railway worth over 6,000 crore rupees. So today is a packed day for Prime Minister. Gujarat will get several projects today, but Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit has started by inaugurating Samrat Samprati Museum in Gujarat today.
Okay, so essentially this day-long visit of the Prime Minister to Gujarat, Mohit, is going to focus on very interesting things: better trains, jobs, homes, and also, a museum that is dedicated for the Jain community. Because as far as the Samrat Samprati Museum is concerned, in Koba village is going to give Gujarat as well as the country a dedicated space to explore Jain heritage. And like you were telling us, ancient manuscripts, rare artifacts and sculptures across 7 themed galleries.
Well, yes, in fact, and you see, this particular museum is situated at Sri Mahavir Kendra, and this museum is specifically dedicated to Jain heritage and principle of non-violence, and it will have the rare artifacts, ancient manuscripts related to the Jainism and Jaini culture. And post that, Prime Minister will be taking the trip to Sanand area near Ahmedabad, and there he will be inaugurating various development projects, and also a facility which is being set up by Jain Semicon for the semiconductors at an estimated cost of 3,300 crore. So clearly, this will give a major boost for semiconductor production in the country, and also, in a way, it will also create jobs. So this is a major development push undertaken by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Gujarat, and Prime Minister shortly from now is also likely to address the gathering. So it will be very interesting to say what all Prime Minister will have to say about the Jain culture, Bhagwan Mahavir, and today being the Mahavir Jayanti, it's an auspicious occasion where Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated this particular museum, and shortly from now he will be speaking about Bhagwan Mahavir and also about the rare artifacts, pictures, sculpture that are there in this particular museum and their association with the history of the country.
Right. And it's an important day for Gujarat, the kind of Vikas push, Mohit, that we are witnessing. In total, like you were telling us, there are going to be projects worth more than 20,000 crore rupees that are going to be inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi during his one-day visit to his home state, Gujarat. And these include sectors like energy, roads, highways, railways, urban development, water supply, housing, health, tourism, as well as tribal welfare.
Well, yes, in fact, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself took to X, and he basically stated that the programs that he will be inaugurating today, they cover various fields like culture, semiconductors, infrastructure, health, rural development, and many more. So clearly, it's a major development push for Gujarat. And in the end, we have to understand all these projects in the end will bring investment to the country, to Gujarat, and also will create jobs. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi, when he speaks about Viksit Bharat Mission, he speaks about that how we have to make in India, how semiconductors are the future, how these chips are future, and if they are being manufactured in our country, then it will lead to jobs in our country, generation of jobs, also the boost in our economy. And we also need to understand, while the world is on the edge, we know better how the West Asia crisis is looming all across the world. Ukraine and Russia are fighting. India has clearly given out a message that under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, that we are here to make India a Viksit Bharat by 2047, because this era is not about war, it's about peace and development. And perhaps that is why Prime Minister Narendra Modi, whenever he goes to any state, he gives out message of development and Viksit Bharat push 2047.
All right, we can say Prime Minister Narendra Modi has come bearing gifts for the people of Gujarat on 31st of March 2026. He's going to be inaugurating development projects worth over 20,000 crore rupees. What you're witnessing right now, viewers, are visuals of the inauguration that happened a short while ago. It is actually the inauguration of Samrat Samprati Museum, a museum that is dedicated to Jains, to Jain culture. So very, very interesting visuals there coming in from Gandhinagar district. And in a short while from now, he's also be addressing the gathering. Thank you, Mohit, for your inputs. We will slip into a short break right now. We'll be back with lots more. Stay with us.